Hey, good afternoon, folks. This is Clay with Clay's AC and Auto Repair and Clay Motion here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and this is the Clay Way. If you guys find this video to be helpful, please consider subscribing and at the very least just turning the volume down on your computer or your phone, whatever you're watching this on, and letting my videos play through. If you don't mind, share my videos, send me the big old thumbs up, like my videos, and all that jazz. If you got a question for me, hit me up on Clay's AC and Auto Repair, and I'll be happy to try to answer them. Remember, if anyone else can do it, you can do it too. So, today I'm going to take out the fuse box out of this Jeep Liberty, and I'm going to disassemble it. I'm really not going to fix anything, but I thought it was kind of neat to show you how the disassembly process worked and how you take this apart. I'm sure there's people out there that can actually repair these things. I wasn't able to. I just got another one, but hopefully the video is still helpful. You guys would have to look for the video if you don't know how to remove this. I do have video up on my page of us actually removing it. With the fuse box out, we can start inspecting the panels and look for corrosion, and we can see a little bit of corrosion right there. So that's pause for concern. Now we're going to disassemble the fuse box itself and look for corrosion on our circuit board. But before doing that, we're going to actually look down inside our connectors and make sure we don't see any serious signs of corrosion inside there. Okay, so before you start working on this, you should ground yourself out with the strap. If you're working on any electronics, you should do that. But let's be serious about this situation. We're already trying to look at something that is already defective and broken. So we're going to try to repair something without replacing it and see what we got. So for right now, we're just going to go ahead and take it apart. At least I am. Now with the screwdriver, we're going to start working this around. We're going to try not to pry up too much. We don't want to break the clips on there. But we're going to pry up and just work it around and work it up a little bit and go around and release it. To remove the shell completely, I believe we got to remove all of the fuses. So take a screenshot of this. The only two fuses that are going to be a real challenge is you need to pull these two up. I believe they stay in the top because this one's secured into this plastic tray. Then we'll remove the last couple of fuses and we'll be done. To remove the lower layers, we're going to wedge the screwdriver in there. And then we're going to take a screwdriver and put it right here. And we're going to push that, we're going to turn that and push that past the clip. Doing the same thing for the opposite side. Make sure you do not bend the panels during the disassembly process and while it's disassembled. Okay, with that disassembled, this gives us the ability to pull off the wafer board. And this is what directs all of our different electrical currents to our different switches and stuff. Now in this certain situation with our wipers staying on, more than likely we got a bad relay. These are relays just like the bigger ones that you see right here, just only in a smaller fashion. But we can inspect and see if we have any corrosion on our boards or something that's causing an open circuit. But I would be quite certain that it's probably one of these relays that are actually bad and not the microprocessors down inside there. You do have some delicate electronics in here, so you do need to be careful about bending your panels if you plan on putting this back together and you don't have another fuse box to throw in there. And I'm not quite certain that I know how to test these relays to see if they're bad or not, but I think some of you guys at home, after seeing this, that have a little bit more of an electronics background than me, can see that you actually could replace these relays for probably about $1 or $2 versus replacing this for $500 to $1,000 at the dealership. But we're going to go ahead and disassemble it a little bit more just to make sure that we don't have any corrosion on our boards here, and that is something that we can fix rather easily. Okay, so this board is the first board that we removed. This board is the second board that we removed. But in order to remove the third and the fourth board to separate them, we would have to pull off all of these right here. I don't think I'm going to do that because I can look down inside there and see if there's corrosion. I haven't found any yet. Well, I reassembled it and I didn't see any corrosion in there, but I think this stuff is so neat how this works and how some engineers sat around and thought about how to make this fuse box. It's actually a very simple thing, but it seems like it's complex, and as long as you didn't bend any of the panels, you should be able to reassemble it. Hopefully you guys were able to find something wrong with yours when I wasn't able to find anything wrong with mine, and you will consider subscribing, clicking the notification, sharing my videos, giving me them big old thumbs up. Remember, if anybody else can do it, you can do it too.